This is nice. Are you biting my style?
Nah, I'm not biting no shoes. Them are actually pretty good. But your shoes you just always wear shoes that have nothing to do with what the hell you wearing, huh?
That's the beauty of it.
Is it the beauty of it?
Only people here can see them. You see, it's not about the people there. It's just for myself, my own self-confidence.
That gives you self-confidence?
Who are you to judge?
You're right. You're right. You got me.
But you're looking good, my man.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you.
You know, I thought now that we're colleagues on Fuel TV, I get it. But it's still, I still can't really break through that barrier with you.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
No?
What do you mean?
Is it different for you? Maybe I'm just being neurotic.
I think you're being neurotic. I don't have a problem with you.
The Jew in me. Often this happens.
It's the paranoia in you. But I mean, even though you did call me out with the Phil Davis thing. But you know what?
What did I say?
Remember with the Phil Davis thing when you told him that what me and Chael said in studio?
Should we talk?
No, but you know what though?
That was on TV.
Yeah, but we ended up helping out Phil because the next fight he went out there and whooped that dude
like a killer.
There you go. Yeah. So you ended up helping out Phil.
In the end, my intentions were good.
And you helped him out. Yeah. You became a hero.
I did.
To him.
Now the mustache is gone. The hair is gone that you had when you were on my show. When's that gonna come out? That movie that you were doing?
It was actually it was a show from Magic City.
Oh, okay.
And it's an episode with Rick Ross in it, and it's like episode number 7 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. Now we haven't seen you fight. We've seen you do a lot of other things, but not fight since April. Prior to that, you fought in January. Prior to that, you fought in August. You were very busy, and then you took a big break. Why?
I took some time to just kind of get. I was in a mental place where I was just like going through the motions. I really was just not really feeling the whole fight game for a while. You know, with the whole thing with the Jones fight and everything leading up to it, it got me to the point where I was like, you know, kind of second guessing even if I wanted to fight anymore. And being away from the sport, having a chance to just get my mind on other things, allowed me to miss the sport and come back even better.
So do you feel confident that you have that same desire, because once you start doubting and thinking, isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, it is dangerous. It is dangerous to doubt whether you want to do the sport or not, but having the time away and just making sure that I miss the sport was something that made me have the desire to want to come in and train and want to come in and, you know, help out the other fighters and come in and just, you know, dedicate myself to the sport again. You know, when I first started fighting, I had such an immense drive to just go out there and train. And even though I could have done fighting half-assed and kind of like emotionally half-assed as far as, you know, not really feeling it and done really well, I still wasn't feeling like how I felt in the beginning. So I knew the difference where I was like, I didn't have that burning desire. Like when I went to sleep at night, it wasn't what I was thinking about. I wasn't, you know, watching fight film all the time, and I wasn't analyzing the fights. And, you know, there's a time that's all I did was dedicate myself to fighting. And I was missing that. So I took some time off so I can get that back.
Does Little Nog bring anything to the table that has you worried?
I don't like to worry. I don't like to worry at all. You know, that's another new thing of mine. That's a new mantra of mine. I don't worry. But as far as does he present any challenges for me? Yes, he does present any challenges to me. You know, he has good stand up. You know, the way his counter boxes, that Cuban style is really good, and on the ground, he's really good on the ground too. But you know, I'm not a slouch either though.
I know you're very in tune with the people, and it seems like everyone's just kind of writing him off. Oh, Rashad, what's going to happen next? We're already talking about what's next. Yeah. Does that kind of play tricks on you where you start to look past the guy?
It could, but it hasn't. It hasn't, because I've been in the fight game long enough to know that that's a sure way to wake up on Sunday morning, you know, asking yourself what the hell happened. So I don't want to go down that path, and I haven't. You know, I got full respect for Nogueira and my team as well. You know, my coach Mario Sperry and everybody else have kept me focused on who I need to be fighting. You know, everybody else talking about Anderson, but that's just like a theoretical, hypothetical situation for me. It's not even something that would even materialize. You know, until Dana White, until Lorenzo Fertitta, until the UFC talked to me about it even happening, it's not happening.
Dana White told us on Saturday that he's waiting for one more thing to happen before booking Anderson's next fight, and a lot of us think it's your fight. That's what he's waiting to see what happens. Yeah. If they walk up to you on Saturday night after you beat Nogueira and say, we want you to go down to 185 to fight Anderson, what do you say? I
would say, Dana, I would do it. I would do it. UFC, I'll do it in a minute. You know, I would do it. To get a chance to fight Anderson is just, you know, it's a huge opportunity. You know, he's the best guy in the sport. You know, I don't know if anybody would ever, you know, eclipse his record or do what he's done in the sport. So for me to get a chance to compete against one of the greats and to beat him, man.
Would that be fair to young Chris Weidman, who's 5-0 in the division, who's climbing the ranks, who's fought 185ers? Would you be okay with sort of leapfrogging him?
You know, would I be okay with it? I love Weidman. Weidman's my boy. So
I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Would it be fair? I don't know. You know, I mean, who am I to say what's fair? You know, I just go out there and just do what they set up. If they set it up that way, then I guess you really can't argue with that. But you know, do I think Weidman's worthy of it? Heck yeah. You know, he's an animal. He's a beast. He's the toughest guy in that division. He'll probably be one of the toughest guys in my division too. So, you know, he's a beast.
And you can make 185, right?
I think so. I think so. I mean, before I even dedicated myself to even taking a fight for sure, I would kind of get some kind of idea if I can even make it. Because like it's my legs, man. My legs are heavy and I'm solid. I got heavy, thick bones.
What's going on at the gym? I heard that Alistair kind of did his own thing, put up a curtain, didn't want people, because he has, you know, there are guys there who have relationships with Bigfoot. Did that create some dissension within the team?
Alistair, he did do that, and he made sure that he felt, because of his own self, making sure that nobody told or said anything to him. It didn't create no dissension. You know, everybody understood it for what it was, and you know, I really can't fault anybody for the way they trained, and nobody else did either. You know, everybody was just like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. But you know, he did come over and he did make sure that he was still part of the team. You know, after he got him training, he'd come and he'd watch us train, and you know, he'll still do some of the breakdowns with us and stuff like that. So he wasn't just like completely off on his own, but he just wanted to make sure that the integrity of his camp was intact.
Just to show how much I do care for you, let me fix your collar right here. Yeah, you see, now you look good. We've come a long way.
Me and Eric are gonna do a show together. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna end up doing a show one.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at. Okay, we'll work on that. Good luck on Saturday.
We're not in sync yet, but we're gonna get it.
Good to see you. Good luck on Saturday, Rashad.
Thank you, I appreciate it.